What's up, guys? Mentor here, and I've been addicting to Enshrouded. I just want to give you a couple of quick tips regarding building. Maybe something you didn't know. Maybe you're as stupid as me and you didn't even realize about this one simple tip that would make building everything so much easier. But we'll get into it in a second. First, let me give you a little tour here. It's not even, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying, I just want to tell you, like, give you an example of like how stupid I am. Okay, so I made this base, right? This is like the beginning area, and the reason it's this high up is obviously for gliding. Now, technically, this was a complete waste of time because there's absolute, like, I never spend any time anywhere here, so it's like I just completely waste my time. But you don't even realize that I wasted my time building this whole thing block by block. And what I mean by that is when you go into your building and you build using literally this one block. Obviously not this whole platform, this was obviously with the bigger ones. The stairs were all built block by block. And why did I do this? Because I could not line up the stairs because of the snapping. So if you go to here, right, and you have snapping enabled, it would not, see how it's like, it just doesn't fit where I want it to because this pillar doesn't fit within the 4 cube, whatever distances that the game is made on, right? The game is made basically on something along those lines, right? So like this is the size of um, like every snap, right? So you see it snaps within the 4, right? So it's right there, and then snaps pretty much do the same thing, right? So it snaps every 4. So the problem is these pillars were not built onto the 4; they're built on a 6. So this is the 4. Let me see. See, this is the 4. Inside of it is the 4. These two are the 4, but this is the 6. So it will always come out, right? However, if I disable the snapping, I can move it wherever I want. Okay, and it would move within the 1 rather than within the 4. So this would make me able to build pretty much exactly where I want everything to build. And I didn't know this at the time of making these stairs. Okay, so don't be like me. Remove snapping. The other cool thing is that you can build a castle in the sky. That is correct. Yes, you heard it right. Physics in this game don't exist. I am not too sure how I feel about this, but they don't. Okay? So you can literally have a construction in the middle of nowhere at a height that is honestly probably higher than any of the towers that you can get. And you can build it pretty much anywhere you want. Because as far as I can understand, there are limits of where you can put the altar on the floor. But as soon as it's in the air, maybe there's like maybe a sphere of area, but it's like you can go right above that, right? And then you just build anywhere you want, and you can obviously glide down from that area, right? So I'm like, build this wherever I wanted. And as you can see, first of all, very long project, but honestly, nowhere near as long as building my first staircase. Now, how do you do this? First of all, you need to be able to craft at least 2 extra altars. Okay, technically you can also do this in the main base, in the first base. I don't really recommend this because they're at the beginning of the game, they're just materials you have to kind of like get from that first area, and you kind of want to be like, okay, I have to jump down. Also, you don't have the glider right away, so it's kind of problematic. But if you get the glider, then yeah, go ahead and do it, because you'll have to jump down, grab the water, grab wood, grab stone, grab mushrooms, whatever you need, berries, all that stuff right at the beginning area. And I wouldn't recommend making the first base a floating base, just because of, like, I mean, it's cool and all, but honestly, it just doesn't serve any real purpose. I would say mid game or so, you want to make maybe a floating castle somewhere. Make that your main base. I would highly recommend not leveling the first flame, not increasing the size of it. I would highly recommend saving those materials, even though they're not that hard to get, especially like the first upgrade. But the second and the third upgrades are a bit of a pain in the ass to get. So I would probably not upgrade over the 80 by 80 by 80 until I get to maybe about the middle of the map here. Basically, kind of, not, it's not even the middle, but like above this area, about this area, then I would probably be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna make my home base here, which is what I'm planning to do. Maybe even move this all the way slowly in the air, all the way to here, and I would put like my main base, my castle in the sky, over there, right? That is my plan going forward. But basically, how you do this is, well, let me make sure. Okay, so I don't have any altars that I can craft right now. But all you gotta do is make sure you build an altar, build to the top, create an altar there. Then you can go down, destroy the previous altar, and you have, first of all, you have 30 seconds before it will destroy anything outside of it that was in its range. However, the new altar will also keep all the previous buildings that you have within its range. That's how it's supposed to work. However, what I found out is you can actually remove an altar completely and it will not break the flooring. So if we actually, and again, I'm pretty sure this is not how it's intended, because there is a warning on the altar that says that when you remove the altar, everything that is built, right? So if I extinguish, well, actually, before I extinguish, let me make sure I don't. Okay, so let me get a bit of stone before I do this. And this might actually, for right now, again, I'm pretty sure this is not working as intended, so don't take my word for it. But right now, you can actually destroy an altar and your buildings don't get destroyed with it. So let me get this. Let me build an altar. All right, as you can see, I came prepared for this video. Right, so we're going to destroy this altar. We're going to go all the way to the top and see if it actually kicks us out. And hopefully I don't fall while doing this, because that would really, really suck. So we have 30 seconds. We're going to take our time. Going to go all the way. As you can see, it's not even that high because this is a 40 by 40. Okay, so let's see if this, once this altar disappears, let's see if we can place this altar up here. Funny enough, you can actually place it before this guy is even extinguished. Now that is really interesting. So even if, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna extinguish this flame, and I'm gonna see if this shit gets destroyed. I'll make another flame altar just in case. Now, even if it doesn't get destroyed right now, when you restart the game, like the map, it actually will destroy this. I know this for a fact because I didn't destroy pretty much anything going up to this area. Ooh, my heart just sank thinking about that being destroyed right now. Alright, let's put this. Right, sweet. Okay, now, the reason I know is because, as you can see, there's nothing under this. But the thing is, I actually didn't destroy everything I built up until here. Therefore, this should be destroyed. If there's no altar and you restart the game. Let me try to find the location. Good luck to me. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I was building it from somewhere around here. Well, no, it was to the south. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. Now, if you don't see any floating wood anywhere right now, that means all that wood, all those stairs that I built so far, have actually disappeared. So as you can see, yeah. So that is how you build castles in the sky and making your own floating castle. Obviously, you can always just teleport to it, so you don't really need access to it at any point. And you can make a portable base anywhere in the world. And honestly, from now on, if I make any real base outside of the main one, because the main one is a bit more advanced, main one is it has a fantastic farm to it. I kind of don't want to destroy it anymore just because of what I made on the roof. So, if you don't know, by the way, if you have a problem with twigs like I did, make these guys, make the shrubs. Alright? Make your own little farm on a roof. Because goddamn, this is useful. Now, these guys are the shrubs. They only require one. There it is. You need shrubs. 1 plant fiber for 5 shrub seedling. Each one of them was gonna give you 1 plant fiber and 1 twig. There is 200 shrubs here. So as you can see, they don't even take a whole lot of room. There's 200 shrubs here. And each one is a twig. And honestly, in sometimes you get even more plant fiber. Okay, never mind. Maybe it is 1 and 4. I thought it was 1 and 1. Anyways, I just proved myself wrong. But yeah, very important. If you are like me, you play as an archer and you hate running out of arrows, get them shrubs. Shrubby dub-dubs. Anyways, that's it for the video. It is a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I think these 3 tips, they changed my life in this game because I don't have to run for twigs anymore. I don't care about collecting twigs anymore because I know I have a good supply. I can make a castle pretty much anywhere in the world that I want. And I can make the castle however I want because of the snapping. Okay, no more snapping. Honestly, it's a good tool, don't get me wrong. Snapping is cool, but sometimes it's a pain in the dick. Okay? So yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!